never really grow up. For good.
For good.
For good.
For good.
Permanently, with no intention of reversal.
Permanently, with no intention of reversal.
He decided to quit smoking for good.
He decided to quit smoking for good.
Навсегда.
Good and.
Good and.
Good and.
Good and.
Very much or to a high degree.
Very much or to a high degree.
He studied good and hard for the exam.
He studied good and hard for the exam.
Вполне.
With good grace.
With good grace.
With good grace.
With good grace.
In a polite and gracious manner.
In a polite and gracious manner.
She accepted the criticism with good grace.
She accepted the criticism with good grace.
С хорошим достоинством.
Take for granted.
Take for granted.
Take for granted.
Take for granted.
To assume something is true without sufficient evidence.
To assume something is true without sufficient evidence.
Don't take for granted the people who care about you.
Don't take for granted the people who care about you.
Принимать как должное.
Grind out.
Grind out.
Grind out.
Grind out.
To produce or complete something through hard work.
To produce or complete something through hard work.
We need to grind out this project by tomorrow.
We need to grind out this project by tomorrow.
Измельчать.
Come to grips.
Come to grips.
Come to grips.
Come to grips.
To understand or confront a situation.
To understand or confront a situation.
It took a while, but he finally came to grips with the situation.
It took a while, but he finally came to grips with the situation.
Понять.
Gain ground.
Gain ground.
Gain ground.
Gain ground.
To make progress or advance.
To make progress or advance.
The team is determined to gain ground in the competition.
The team is determined to gain ground in the competition.
Добиться успеха.
Get off the ground.
Get off the ground.
Get off the ground.
Get off the ground.
To start or initiate a project or endeavor.
To start or initiate a project or endeavor.
The business is struggling to get off the ground.
The business is struggling to get off the ground.
Взлететь.
On the grounds of.
On the grounds of.
On the grounds of.
On the grounds of.
Due to the basis or reason of.
Due to the basis or reason of.
She was fired on the grounds of misconduct.
She was fired on the grounds of misconduct.
На основании.
Off one's guard.
Off one's guard.
Off one's guard.
Off one's guard.
Not being cautious or watchful, unprepared.
Not being cautious or watchful, unprepared.
Be cautious so you don't get caught off your guard.
Be cautious so you don't get caught off your guard.
Быть не начеку.
On guard.
On guard.
On guard.
On guard.
Being cautious, alert, and watchful.
Being cautious, alert, and watchful.
You need to be on guard when walking in that neighborhood.
You need to be on guard when walking in that neighborhood.
Быть начеку.
Hammer away at.
Hammer away at.
Hammer away at.
Hammer away at.
To persistently and energetically work on something.
To persistently and energetically work on something.
He continues to hammer away at his research project.
He continues to hammer away at his research project.
Работать над.
Hammer out.
Hammer out.
Hammer out.
Hammer out.
To work out or resolve through discussion or effort.
To work out or resolve through discussion or effort.
Let's hammer out a compromise that works for everyone.
Let's hammer out a compromise that works for everyone.
Выковать.
At hand.
At hand.
At hand.
At hand.
Nearby and easily accessible.
Nearby and easily accessible.
The solution is at hand, so we can fix the problem now.
The solution is at hand, so we can fix the problem now.
Под рукой.
By hand.
By hand.
By hand.
By hand.
Done manually or without the use of machinery.
Done manually or without the use of machinery.
I prefer to make things by hand rather than using machines.
I prefer to make things by hand rather than using machines.
Вручную.
Change hands.
Change hands.
Change hands.
Change hands.
To transfer ownership or possession.
To transfer ownership or possession.
The ownership of the company will change hands soon.
The ownership of the company will change hands soon.
Сменить владельца.
Hand down.
Hand down.
Hand down.
Hand down.
Pass down, bequeath.
Pass down, bequeath.
The tradition has been handed down through generations.
The tradition has been handed down through generations.
Передать.
Hand in.
Hand in.
Hand in.
Hand in.
Submit, present.
Submit, present.
Don't forget to hand in your homework before leaving.
Don't forget to hand in your homework before leaving.
Сдать.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Together, side by side.
Together, side by side.
They walked hand in hand along the beach.
They walked hand in hand along the beach.
Рука об руку.
Hand on.
Hand on.
Hand on.
Hand on.
Pass along, transmit.
Pass along, transmit.
Please hand on the document to the next person.
Please hand on the document to the next person.
Передать.
Hand out.
Hand out.
Hand out.
Hand out.
Distribute, provide to others.
Distribute, provide to others.
She will hand out the flyers at the event.
She will hand out the flyers at the event.
Раздать.
Hand over.
Hand over.
Hand over.
Hand over.
Transfer, give control or responsibility.
Transfer, give control or responsibility.
He reluctantly agreed to hand over the keys.
He reluctantly agreed to hand over the keys.
Передавать.
Have one's hands full.
Have one's hands full.
Have one's hands full.
Have one's hands full.
To be very busy or fully occupied with tasks.
To be very busy or fully occupied with tasks.
With 3 kids, she always has her hands full with chores.
With 3 kids, she always has her hands full with chores.
Быть занятым.
In hand.
In hand.
In hand.
In hand.
Under control, managed.
Under control, managed.
I have the information in hand and can share it with you.
I have the information in hand and can share it with you.
В руках.
In someone's hands.
In someone's hands.
In someone's hands.
In someone's hands.
Under the control or responsibility of someone, entrusted to someone's care or management.
Under the control or responsibility of someone, entrusted to someone's care or management.
The success of the project is in someone's hands now.
The success of the project is in someone's hands now.
В чьих-то руках.
Join hands.
Join hands.
Join hands.
Join hands.
Unite, work together.
Unite, work together.
Let's join hands to support this worthy cause.
Let's join hands to support this worthy cause.
Взяться за руки.
Leave somebody a hand.
Leave somebody a hand.
Leave somebody a hand.
Leave somebody a hand.
Help or assistance offered.
Help or assistance offered.
Can you leave somebody a hand with their luggage?
Can you leave somebody a hand with their luggage?
Оставить кому-то руку.
On hand.
On hand.
On hand.
On hand.
Available, present.
Available, present.
We have extra supplies on hand in case we need them.
We have extra supplies on hand in case we need them.
В наличии.
On one hand, on the other hand.
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 Used to present two contrasting viewpoints or options.
Used to present two contrasting viewpoints or options.
On the one hand, it's expensive, but on the other hand, it's durable.
On the one hand, it's expensive, but on the other hand, it's durable.
С одной стороны, с другой стороны.
Out of hand.
Out of hand.
Out of hand.
Out of hand.
Out of control, unmanageable.
Out of control, unmanageable.
The situation got out of hand and became chaotic.
The situation got out of hand and became chaotic.
Вышел из-под контроля.
Take a hand in.
Take a hand in.
Take a hand in.
Take a hand in.
Be involved or participate in.
Be involved or participate in.
She likes to take a hand in organizing events.
She likes to take a hand in organizing events.
Принимать участие.
Wash one's hands of.
Wash one's hands of.
Wash one's hands of.
Wash one's hands of.
To disassociate from or abandon responsibility for something.
To disassociate from or abandon responsibility for something.
He decided to wash his hands of the project due to conflicts.
He decided to wash his hands of the project due to conflicts.
А мыть руки.
Hang about.
Hang about.
Hang about.
Hang about.
Linger, remain in a place without purpose.
Linger, remain in a place without purpose.
We used to hang about at the park after school.
We used to hang about at the park after school.
Висеть.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Persevere, wait persistently.
Persevere, wait persistently.
Please hang on while I find the information you need.
Please hang on while I find the information you need.
Держаться.
Hang on to.
Hang on to.
Hang on to.
Hang on to.
Grip tightly, keep a hold on.
Grip tightly, keep a hold on.
Make sure to hang on to the railing while climbing.
Make sure to hang on to the railing while climbing.
Держаться за.
Don't always believe what you think.